What up, fellow gamers? Back again for another one of my thoughts and predictions for this year's E3 2017. And I saved these guys for last because to me their show was kind of the wackest out of all three. And I'm talking about Nintendo. But, in all fairness, it's a new console. They don't have a lot to show. I just wish Nintendo would let go of the childhood stuff. What's with this treehouse shit? We are grown people. Why are you still pushing this treehouse stuff? When I see that, I think of my childhood and flashes back to I wanted to play in the treehouse and no girls allowed and all that shit. No, we're adults now. You're catering to adults, Nintendo. Keep your treehouse for your kiddie stuff, but give us, I don't know, the game cave, the game room, something. But anyway, I'm just going to give you my sizzle reel and my thoughts as I go, because, yeah, pretty much these are the titles that excited me, and we'll just run through them here. You can hate all you want. Hell, I've been a big hater of Mario for for years. I've just never been a fan of Mario. Sorry, just haven't. Not that I'm biased, just was never, something about the character just irked me. But, yeah. Mario Odyssey, yes, this is the first Mario game that I actually want to play. I am impressed with what they pulled off with the Switch. This looks like something that I would like to play. This is definitely going to be a must-have title for the Switch, along with Zelda. This looks phenomenal. You know, okay, it's not ultra-realistic and photorealistic and all that other shit. Who says every game has to look like real life? Again, harken back to just playing games and having fun. This shit looks fun. Period. And challenging. I'm quite sure Nintendo got some crazy ass puzzles and things for you to solve in this game. So, yeah, I'm down with this. I would definitely play this. And Mario's never, like I said, never been one of my favorite characters. But I will give this one a shot because it definitely looks interesting. I'm going to shut up, let you enjoy this, and we'll move on to the next one. Now keep in mind, pretty much everything I'm showing is first party, except for this title here, because I am a Sonic fan, and I'm sorry, Sonic shit the bed in the Dreamcast, and I've been done with Sonic games ever since. But here's another title that looks like, okay, here's one of my, now this has been one of my favorite platforming characters, and yeah, like I said, he's been shit in the bed for the past 15 years, but this one looks like he done wiped his ass, got out of bed, and he's feeling good. I would play this Sonic. This looks interesting. And if this is true to Nintendo form, if this is what it looks like on the Switch, that's going to be pretty damn sweet. But this game is also coming out to the PlayStation and the Xbox and PC. So, and more than likely, the Switch, the PC, and the Xbox ones are probably going to be crossplay if there's any type of co-op in this game. But yeah, I would play this on a Switch when I pick my Switch up this holiday season. This definitely looks like a Sonic I would play. Alright, that's enough of me yapping again. I'm going to shut the fuck up. Let y'all enjoy this. Of course, this title needs no introduction, but this is nice to see that Nintendo is taking advantage of modern console playability. They have DLC for Zelda, so if you think you've beaten it or you're not even close to beating it, they just piled on some more shit for you to play. Again, this game is beautiful. Another fantastic title that proves you don't need to be an Xbox One in power to pull off a great looking game. You know, the art style here, the shading, the lighting, texturing, they did a damn good job to have something that's probably like, you know, 8 times weaker than an Xbox One. But it's always about that gameplay if the game is fun. And in the end, that's what it boils down to. Is it a fun game to play? I'm so tired of everything has to be super real and super, you know, graphically whatever, and then you play it and it's a piece of shit. You know, so I have to give Nintendo props on that. Their games may not have looked the super best, but that's why people love their titles, because you can pick them up and play them, and they draw you in, and they're just fucking fun. And this looks to be no exception. Of course, this is a 1-for-1 for Switches. Usually when people buy a Switch, they pick up Zelda. That's exactly what's going to happen when I pick up my Switch. I am definitely grabbing Zelda. And by that time, Mario will be out, so I'll have Zelda, Mario, Mario Kart 8, and I'm got another one on my list here you're going to see I'm kind of iffy about. 2 of them I'm iffy about, and I'll bring those up towards the end of the video.
Oh.
And of course, everyone was surprised to see this, to let you know that they haven't forgot all the fans of this franchise. Here comes number 4. And I think I played a little bit of the GameCube one, and I didn't pick up a Wii at all, so I didn't get to play the Wii versions. But yeah. Now what I got on here is a special treat for you guys, because I also put on an emulator version of the one from the Wii running at 4K 60 frames a second on the PC as an emulator. So just take a look at this, and it gives you an idea that even if Nintendo wanted to be lazy, it would look a zillion times better than it did when it initially launched. Look how clean and sharp the lines are. Yeah, emulators are off the chain. And this looks like something they could have put out today for the Switch as a classic edition or a Redux or whatever, and people would have bought it because it looks fantastic. I did borrow this video from a guy on the internet. I left the link below if you want to watch the whole thing. I did edit this for time. I think it's like 2 minutes and something, just to give you an idea of what the game looks like. So I'll shut up, let you take a look at this, and we'll head into the next one. again, keep in mind what you're seeing is all with the default textures and the default lighting. It's an emulator, so they didn't add anything to it. It's just the main game cleaned up and bumped up to 4K. And if you notice in the upper left hand corner, it pretty much held 60 frames a second. So yeah, that's pretty impressive. But the title after this, this might even make me still pick up a Wii U. I have the emulator of it and it's pretty cool. And I really wanted to play that. I was hoping this one here would be kind of along that lines. But I watched some of the actual gameplay and what they did, and yeah, I don't know. I'm on the fence with this one. This only pretty much got put in here because I really wanted to play the one that's on the Wii U, and I was hoping that this was an extension of that. But according to what they're saying, they're going back to, I guess, what the game was supposed to be about. I've never played the series, but the Wii U one pulled me in with the expansive world, where they're saying this one is going to be more linear. And so I don't know, but it looks good. Looks good. And to be real, I don't think it looks better than the Wii U one. I mean, it's cleaner and sharper, but I don't know. Something about the Wii U one just was mind-boggling. The expansive of the world. It was the largest map when it came out, bigger than some PC games. And then you give me this, where it's going to be linear, and then these oh God, the voice acting on this is fucking horrible. I would rather hear the Japanese and read the subtitles. This voice acting in here is garbage.
Let's go to
But like I said, I'm on the fence. It might actually be good because I want to play the first one. Well, the first one on the Wii U. But that's why it's on here next to last, because I'm just come on, half the stuff they're saying doesn't even make any sense. It's not even synced up with the video. And I don't like the way this combat looks either. So yeah, like I said, I'm on the fence with it. I was happy they were doing a Xenoblade, but if this is going to be your traditional standard JRPG stuff, it will probably get this, and I would pick up a Wii U for $50 someplace and just get Xenoblade Chronicles X, because that one had more of a Monster Hunter feel to it, in true open world and 4-player co-op.
I'm guessing your goal is Elysium.
This blade he calls Pyro. Her flames hide something deeper.
What's the matter? Are you the Aegis, or aren't you?
I won't use that power, and I won't let you use it either!
If you know what you desire, you will have to show it. Not with words, but with your own strength.
Everyone, let's go!
And last but not least, ARMS, which was pretty cool. Nintendo launched it during the E3 week and surprised a lot of people, so that was pretty cool. I'm on the fence with this one. I think the concept is off the chain. Until I get my hands on the Switch and see how I like those controllers, that would be the deciding factor. But for an original IP, which, yeah, this, gaming needs some original IPs, and I've watched some people play, it looks like it could be pretty sweet. So that's why this is on here. It's definitely one of those I have to play for myself. So I'm not going to 100% diss it because it still looks impressive for what they pulled off. But it's a play. I got to check it out. I'm not dissing it. I'm not praising it. I'm just saying I got to check it out for myself. Well, that'll do it for the Enforcers E3 2017 Nintendo run. Thanks for watching. Again, send me some friend invites on your PlayStation, your Xbox, Steam, and I hope to see y'all on. I'll talk to you later. Peace.